to the penthouse and get. That's how it's supposed to be.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see Dak Prescott. He's coming off a quality showing last week. Well over 300 yards in that one. It's the Cowboys and the Panthers, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 24.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2 and being the victor.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. The numbers for Sanders last week, 18 carries, 84 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Oh, what a juke into space. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. Young. And the Cowboys pressure gets them this time for the sack. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Well, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther.
And the pressure gets to him again. Osa Odighi's out. In there to drop him at sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt away. Devontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
Now the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception bug. Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Cowboy first down there. Prescott to Gallup. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Gallup. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Pollard is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Pollard again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Now here's Pollard. And this time he is in. Tony Pollard, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Auburn. And that makes the score 7-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And shutting him off down open field. He's still on his feet. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Devontae Turpin now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. If you look at this Carolina defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I would have loved to have been in their meetings this week and hear that grizzled old defensive coordinator talk about, well, you did okay, guys. We did all right. Holding them to 13 was pretty good. But this week, I expect it to be less than that.
I'm going to need to hear that a lot more often. I don't know what it was, but I liked it.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Pollard going to try the right side. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Pollard again. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Now Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They toss it down to Pollard. Pushes him over. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Very good with the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. This offense returns to the field, and the former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we're going to look at him. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily, when you've set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I guess that he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. 117 yards.
God dang it.
He has been tough to stop here this first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now Young. That'll be incomplete. fair to say it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
That throw by Young incomplete. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. They'll look to set up his blockers. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. Good returns on the last drive. He hit the end zone for the second time. Good returns in this first half, really.
Yeah, good returns for his team. Really good return for the guy. You know where I'm
fantasy.
Going. Darn right. Those fantasy guys who have him on their team, they're rejoicing right now, and they have a high expectation that what they've seen already will continue.
You talk about fantasy a lot, but you don't. Why don't you just play? You don't.
I'm not good enough to play a fantasy game. I enjoy watching.
You're an analyst. You're an expert.
I mean, you were a champ last year. Keep it up.
5th place.
Okay. Well, that's a champ in my book.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. To throw is Prescott. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Now Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Prescott to throw it. That is caught. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He finds his man, Pollard. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will move up by 10 now. 17-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half, and they expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
At the 24-yard line.
So we reach halftime here, and a message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. First down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Pollard will take it up the gut, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. On play action, Prescott. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott now. Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 6. Option play, here's Pollard. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks with career touchdown number 60. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The extra point and good by Aubrey. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And bulldozing his way through. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
They start on the ground here. It's Sanders. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Meanwhile, Young's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. Oh, Young loses it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run left with Pollard. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Prescott off play action. On the move to his left. Oh, he tried to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They go play action. Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Check pink, check white, switch, yellow, blue, check.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
Young will set to throw. He'll air one out deep for Mingo. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Play action now, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Running right, it's Pollard. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. And Young's throw there incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Young. That is taken in by Hurst. A big play there for Carolina. 44 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Up the middle they go with Sanders. Oh, nice move. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And even 150 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He will push his way down to about the 14. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake, Young. This is caught. Touchdown. Hayden Hurst. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15. Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 10. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Young looks to throw on first down. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he's got this down to the 35. First and 10, Young. That is caught. It's Dante Pettis. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's Young. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Young. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And Carolina scores to cap it off. On the return, this is Turpin. This taken in right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he's got some breathing room. And he will have the Cowboys first down, and that should be that. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Pollard again. And now we're going to get a stoppage. So a member of the Cowboys shaken up. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Prescott escaping the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
They'll run forward with Pollard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, first and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And now they're in the hurry up. Prescott to throw. Left side to Lane. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Throwing here, Prescott. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. No, they won't. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good.
And Prescott, his third interception. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And Charles, in this